Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Marissa Monroy. No matter how you're tuning in, we're ready to bring you the latest COVID-19 updates as we stay home and stay safe. We begin with the latest news from elected officials who recently provided guidelines about reopening our local economy during the pandemic. These guidelines are set within a 5-stage risk chart based on a 7-day average of hospital admission numbers. Local officials hope these measures will help the community avoid an overwhelming surge at our community's hospitals.
This graph is showing you that the hospitalization rate since the beginning of our pandemic here in Austin, and it shows you that we've been oscillating between about 8 and 10 hospitalizations since the end of March. So what we've done is we've taken this information, we provided this data to Dr. Lauren Myers and her team at the University of Texas, and asked them to look for cut points, good indications of when we need to dial back or dial up the activity that's happening in the community based on those measures, with the focus of limiting the risk of exceeding the hospital capacity within the 5-county MSA.
Austin public health experts maintain we are still at stage 3, which means we all must keep practicing good hygiene and physical distancing and avoid non-essential travel and gatherings of more than 10 people. Our community can check the COVID-19 dashboard daily for the latest information. This information allows us to adjust our behaviors and assess the risks for ourselves and our families as we move through this pandemic. Visit austintexas.gov/COVID-19 to view the dashboard and stay connected. Our community's artists and musicians have faced displacement and loss of income due to the virus. To provide some relief, 2 emergency grant programs are now available to support and sustain them. Staff created a $1.5 million music disaster relief fund to provide $1,000 grants to Austin's most vulnerable musicians for their immediate needs. Additionally, staff initiated a $1 million Austin Creative Space Disaster Relief Program to provide grants up to $50,000 to organizations and independent artists facing displacement and difficulty paying rent for their commercial creative spaces. These 2 programs will be critical for supporting our creative community. Applications go live on June 8th. For more information on program guidelines and eligibility, visit atxrecovers.com. Times are tough in the job market right now. The Austin Public Library can help with free access to their new job portal. Job coaches are available to help you navigate resources for your job search, format your resume or cover letter, and troubleshoot online applications. You can request a 30-minute appointment via phone or email with one of Austin Public Library's job coaches. All help is free and available both in English and Spanish. Visit library.austintexas.com or call 512-974-7400 to learn more. Austin Transportation's Healthy Streets program opened last week to give all of us more space to move around freely. People can more comfortably use these low-traffic areas for activities such as walking, running, and biking, with enough space to maintain physical distance. This program partially closes select local streets to vehicle traffic while maintaining access for residents, deliveries, emergency vehicles, and transit service. Look for Healthy Streets at any of these locations: Bolden Avenue, South 3rd Street, Garden Villa Lane between Bannister and Barton Springs Road, Kamal Street between Manor and Lady Bird Lake, and Country Club Creek Trail extension between Mabel Davis Park and Lakeshore Drive. The city had also already opened up more space along Riverside Drive and Pleasant Valley Road, adjacent to the Butler Hike and Bike Trail. These streets are being monitored to ensure safety for all users. Want to weigh in on healthy street options and provide feedback? Visit austintexas.gov/healthystreets. While much of our city staff has shifted to working from home, vegetation management staff from multiple city departments, including Austin Parks, Austin Energy, Austin Fire, Development Services, and Public Works, continue to ensure that trees and other vegetation don't pose an unnecessary risk to the public. The Austin Parks Urban Forestry Team is responsible for maintaining more than 250,000 trees across the city's 291 parks. This team is dispatched to remove broken and hanging limbs, actively falling or down trees, blocked trails, and other safety issues. Many of these situations are brought on by weather events. And recently, one storm generated more than 20 emergencies on actively used areas of parkland alone. Remember, you can call 311 to report any damage you see. Thanks to this group for their commitment and hard work to ensure our parks and our neighborhoods remain clear and safe for all of us to enjoy. That's it for this week's City View. Thank you for watching, Austin. Be sure to catch up on all of the latest information on atxn.tv, our social media channels, and on our dedicated webpage, austintexas.gov/COVID-19. Stay well, Austin.